So the kids in an old town garbage dump, probably the garbage dump for maybe Junction City or something. These are the dredge tailings. Big rotary bucket, chain bucket, not rotary bucket, sorry, chain bucket dredges. Including one of the largest ones to ever work the lower 48. The Comey number 4 was out in here. And you can see that all of these ridge lines have a very distinctive sort of scalloped edge, you know, and they're maybe 40 yards wide. And so what they would do is these big churning bucket dredges, they would anchor them, okay, and it would start over there, and then they would swing it, just do a little bit of backside waggle side to side, and they would swing it in an arc, winch it forward, swing it in an arc, winch it forward, swing it in an arc. And these things went right through towns. If you get this area on Google Earth, one of the power poles, I'll explain that in a sec. When you get this area on Google Earth, it just looks like, well, it looks like a snake's belly, just on and on and on and on and on. So what this is all these dredges. In the beginning, they were powered by steam. The early, late 1890s dredges were steam powered, but all the big Comey dredges were electric. And so they would, as they worked their way through, they brought power out to the dredge. And so there'd be a series of telephone poles, and it would go, so there it is right there. Why it's cut off and thrown down here, I'm not sure. The significance of number 3, again, I'm not entirely sure. But there would be these series of power line poles that would march out with the gold dredges as they cross the fields. Every once in a while they wear out their cables, and you'll find big spools of an inch and a quarter cable out, just, you know, buried in with the rest of it. They left kind of an interesting wetlands behind. Well, first and foremost, the water just flows through this like it's nothing, right? So you're looking at basically water table level stuff. And they left these little ponds. The dredges themselves floated. So as they worked forward, they dug their own pond with them. As they moved across the landscape. This is actually really churned up in here. Haven't got a good explanation for it. You know, you got some nice, neat, layered rows, and you got a hole here and a hole there, and nice, neat, layered rows and a hole right here. You know, normally you can actually see them, and they'll go kind of like cutting hay. You know, they'll go in a big serpentine pattern. You don't ever want to back up. And it's like a game of Snake, only it's mining. Snake mining. But anyways, I better go find out what treasures have been discovered.